Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman. All the world is waiting for you and the power you possess. In your satin tights, fighting for your rights, and the old red, white, and blue.
Welcome to Chapter 7, The Vitamins.
Vitamin A and beta-carotene by Professor Tammy. Learning objectives. Discuss the roles, food sources, and precursor of vitamin A and the effects of vitamin A deficiency and toxicity. So the fat-soluble vitamins, we're going to talk about vitamins A, D, E, and K and their food sources. We're going to talk about storage, toxicity, and fat-soluble vitamins we do not consume daily or every day. There's also deficiencies that happen with not consuming enough fat-soluble vitamins. And what are the diverse roles within the body with fat-soluble vitamins? Vitamin A. The precursor is beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is in a class of chemicals called carotenoids, which is kind of orange and yellow colorish. Beta-carotene is a provitamin, inactive precursor that can be converted to the active form of a vitamin in the body. The precursor of retinol, or an active form of vitamin A. So the functions of beta-carotene is a relatively weak antioxidant. Is effective against oxidation in cell membranes and LDLs. It enhances the immune system. It protects skin from damage by UV light, that's ultraviolet light, and it protects eyes from damage. Can you guess which person has too much beta-carotene? Do you think it's the one on the left or the one on the right? You know, when I first took this guess, I thought maybe it was this one. I couldn't really see because even with no excess of beta-carotene, that's what my hand looks like because I have more yellowish color. But according to the book, it's this hand that has excess amounts of beta-carotene. Vitamin A. The recommended intake is beta-carotene is not considered an essential nutrient, so you don't have to consume it. There's no RDA that has been established for it. The sources of beta-carotene are fruits and vegetables that are red, orange, yellow, and deep green. Can you think of any fruits or vegetables are that color? Hint, orange is orange. Carotenoids are better absorbed from cooked foods versus raw foods. So if you were to eat a food that is orange, raw versus cooked, if you ate that fruit or vegetable that is cooked, you will absorb the beta-carotene better when it's cooked versus when it's raw. Food sources are from animals and plants. What if you consume too much beta-carotene? Well, large quantities do not appear to be toxic. Skin may turn yellow or orange at high intakes. Harmless, but it's reversible. The body has to just start using up or continue using up the beta-carotene, the vitamin A that you overly consumed. What if you don't consume enough beta-carotene? Well, there are no known deficiency symptoms. Vitamin A. Vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin. When you have excess of vitamin A, is stored in the liver, the adipose tissue, also known as the fat tissues, kidneys, and lungs. There are three active forms of vitamin A, which we will see in the next slide. The first one is retinol, which is stored in the liver, retinal, and retinonic acid. So the functions of vitamin A are they contribute to cell differentiation. They also contribute to reproduction and bone growth. They may act as an antioxidant, and they are essential to sight. So these are the three forms of vitamin A. So you'll see that retinol can be converted to retinal, and it can be reversed back. You see these arrows that go back and forth. Retinal can be converted to retinonic acid, but since there is no arrow pointing back, it stays as. It cannot convert back to retinol. So let's see the functions of each of these active forms of vitamin A. Retinol, this one, helps with vision, sexual reproduction, bone health, and immune function. Retinol helps with vision, sexual reproduction, bone health, and immune function. If you notice, both of these have the same functions. Retinonic acid, which is this, helps with cell division, bone health, and immune function. So, look at the roles of vitamin A and the consequences of deficiency. So if you don't have enough, what happens? Your eyesight processes light perception. Vitamin A helps with the maintenance of healthy cornea. But if you don't have enough, what happens? Your eyesight, you can have night blindness. So let's look at these pictures. So normal vision, everything kind of looks nice, easy to look at. But what happens when you don't have enough vitamin A? You can have poor vision. Well, look, it can look like kind of darkish in the middle, or people can look kind of dark, like the light looks dimmer. Here's another example of night blindness. So let's just say that you're driving, or someone else is driving, it's at night, or you're traveling and you're sitting in the front and near the bus driver. And then, in dim light, you can see what's ahead of you in the road. And then all of a sudden, a bright flash of light came, and it's like, whoa, someone's headlights too bright. They kept their brights on. And then you're momentarily blinded by it. It's like, whoa, And then, but if you have enough vitamin A, then you will recover quickly and see the details like you did before. But if you didn't have enough vitamin A, you don't recover as quickly. You might remain like a little blind for many seconds or minutes, and this is called night blindness. So here it is. Roles of vitamin A and consequences of deficiency. Xerophthalmia and blindness. Keratinization is the process by which keratin hardens. Carotene is a protein found in the outer layer of the skin, hair, and nails. So when you look at it, you can see the skin. It's kind of hardened here. Xerosis is dry skin. So you can look at how dry the skin is. The chapped lip. Here the skin is dry. Here the skin is dry. Night blindness is the most common disease of vitamin A deficiency. Xerophthalmia is irreversible blindness. Vitamin A helps with cell differentiation, but if you don't have enough, you can be vulnerable to infection. Vitamin A also helps with immune function, but if you don't have enough vitamin A, you can have a downward spiral of malnutrition and infection. Vitamin A also helps with reproduction and growth, but if you don't have enough, you can have problems with your bone and teeth. Vitamin A deficiency around the world can be common, and WHO, that's the World Health Organization, and UNICEF is working on it. Vitamin A toxicity in food sources. So, vitamin A toxicity is usually through supplements like multivitamin, multimineral supplements, and fortified foods when foods have added vitamins, minerals added into them when the food normally don't have these naturally. Toxicity of vitamin A can also cause birth defects and permanent damage to the liver and eyes. Food sources are liver and fish oil and eggs. Plant sources such as the provitamin carotenoids are dark green, orange, and deep yellow fruits and vegetables. So, here's a trivia pursuit question. Which animal should you not eat the liver of? I know some of you may not eat liver or organs, but guess which animal's liver has so much vitamin A you shouldn't even eat it. Da, 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 da. Hint: Alaska. Are some of you thinking polar bear? If you are correct. Do not eat a polar bear's liver. It has too much vitamin A and can cause toxicity, and you don't want to be 6 foot under afterwards. Vitamin A deficiency and toxicity. So let's just say you have your normal amount of vitamin A intake. Then you will have normal cell division and development. Look how beautiful these cells are. And normal body functioning. But what happens if you don't have enough vitamin A? Decreased cell division and deficient cell development. Ooh. Some health consequences are night blindness, keratinization, xerophilia, impaired immunity, reproductive and growth abnormalities, exhaustion, and death. What happens if you have too much vitamin A? You get an overstimulation cell division. So look. You can also have skin rashes, hair loss, hemorrhages, bone abnormalities, birth defects, fractures, liver failure, and death.
See you soon. And remember to read the book.